Being a curator involved, a lot of people don't know what that exactly means. And without getting into the minutia of daily activities, the overall idea is that it involves heavy doses of intense research, writing for catalogs and other publications for the museum, working directly with artists and their galleries, also negotiating loans, because usually for an exhibition, all of the works, say there are 60 works in an exhibition, they are all owned by different people. So it could be as many as 60 different people who you're negotiating with to ask to borrow their painting and bring it to your museum and then maybe to other venues as well. So that's a big part of this career. Other parts of it are public speaking, good communication skills, the ability to reach out to people and access people who maybe normally don't come into the museum. And my favorite part of all of this is having relationships with the artists and kind of getting to understand what they do and, on a daily basis how their studio is run, and also figuring out which works of theirs are the very best works to represent them within an exhibition or within the museum. So this may be kind of a mundane or lesser known, or I don't know, I don't want to take the magic away from being a curator, but a lot of people have asked me over the years about having an eye for art, and the response is always a really practical answer, which is having an eye comes through experience and training and academics. So it's, the job really requires understanding space, understanding art objects, no matter what the media is, and of course being able to really, really edit an artist's career down to something that makes sense within the context of an exhibition, and self-edit in terms of what is being shown, what is being written about it. And so the quote-unquote curator's eye, to me, means working with other mentors in my field and working with the professors who I worked with while in school to better understand art, and to also understand walking the line between things that are intellectually challenging to come and view and see and wrap your mind around, and things that maybe can speak to a broad audience, no matter how much they know about art. So there is a finesse to the whole thing, but it's a learned finesse. I think another important aspect of being a curator is really to make my job look invisible. When people come into the museum as a first-time visitor or as someone from the art world or as an artist, I want those people to be thinking about what they're seeing, not about anything else about the installation. So all of us here at the museum, not just curators, try to let the work speak for itself, pay reverence to the work without making our own presences known. Having said that, a curator works on exhibitions for sometimes 5 years, sometimes 10 years, sometimes 2 years, I would say 2 years minimum, before a visitor ever sees it hanging on the walls of a museum. And this is because of having to research in depth an artist's career before, and also cultivate a relationship with that artist and with the people who own their works before ever getting to the point of having an exhibition.